G'day guys and welcome back to the channel. Today I'll be reviewing the game which is between Geelong and Port Adelaide at GMHBA Stadium, and it was the Cats getting the job done by 12 points in what was a pretty tight contest, and ultimately the Cats came home with the chocolates, which was great to see, and subsequently keep our season alive, which is good. A bit of an arm wrestle this one, that's for sure, and clearly acknowledging Port had a fair few out, and that that type of footy won't do it against Port are up there in the top four at the moment, but yeah, that would need to improve on that. Whilst we did get the win, they did have a fair few out. We had obviously a couple out ourselves, but yeah, clearly not to the level that they did. But we were able to be good enough for long enough, and sort of take it up to them and find a way. That was obviously the key for us, and we made it all happen. How it all started, was a ferocious first quarter on the scoreboard. There wasn't too much defending going on, but we started off pretty nicely, kicking 7 in the opening term, and Port Adelaide ended up with 5, and then after quarter time, both teams just managed 7 goals. But clearly that margin there at quarter time sort of stemmed across the majority of the match, and Port definitely had they had a bit of momentum throughout the game, and definitely that third quarter they kicked 4, and it all looked a little bit downhill for us, and we were scrapping and fighting. But we were able to sort of scrap and fight towards the end. I really liked our ball movement, especially from half back. We were able to get some good link and chain working there. I thought our pressure was pretty decent. Tackle numbers probably don't really tell the story there, although I felt like we got a fair few smothers in there, and good spoils and whatnot. Disrupted the opposition at times, which was good to see. So we had that running game going at times where we'd be able to sort of get that handball and that run off half back. Port's pressure on the way back probably wasn't as top notch as it might normally be. They did a great job keeping it in their front half when they could, and I really liked our ability to sort of turn it over in that front half for us when that's when we were at our absolute best. It means we really switched on, and that's the easiest path to goal. So we're able to take some chances there, and turn the ball over around that area and allow us to sort of score and keep Port honest was a positive note there as well. Defence held up reasonably okay. Port got a little bit on the scoreboard there, and the midfield they battled and they tried, but they're definitely a classier midfield in Port Adelaide and quite a speedy midfield. They got on top of us at times, although it was just pure grit and determination that sort of got us over the line tonight. More so than skills, but we were able to sort of finish our work off more often than not. Obviously, pretty close in the points and behinds, goals and behinds there. So, it was tough in that last quarter. We were able to sort of, really dig deep in those big moments, and some individual brilliance as well in there that definitely helped out. But there were times where we were just able to force it forward and create a bit of chaos, and it's just winning contests in your front half. Really, that's what it all comes down to, and winning more contests than the opposition, obviously, generally gives you the result on the scoreboard, and we're able to do that, which ended up on the scoreboard, and obviously puts us into the 8 for the moment. That'll probably be changed very shortly, but proud of the effort. Thankfully, Aaliyah wasn't playing. Otherwise, I don't think we would have won. But it was Finlayson out, Dixon, Farrell's out, Jones was out, Mackenzie got injured as well throughout the game. Might be missing someone else, but they definitely had a fair bit of personnel out. But we obviously Hawkins and Blitz halves who always play them, 2 really important weapons for us. They were out of action as well. So, that was roughly how the game panned out. Was happy with how we moved the ball. We were able to disrupt at times, and we took our chances where we could, and kind of kept Port at bay, even when they were sort of making a bit of a charge. Probably, yeah, the Smalls, clearly just pure weighted numbers of Smalls. You only really had Todd Marsh up there, who was was going to be the worry for us. We were pretty tall down back. We did find a way, though, in the end, which was, that's all you can ask for. Getting 4 points is pretty tough. In the modern game, we're just seeing upsets galore. We're seeing Hawthorn beating Collingwood, which is just crazy. The Bombers are going to win by 80, 90 points, and they win by 1 against the Eagles, and the Eagles are in front with a minute to go. So, yeah, and there's just chaos everywhere. Freo got us last week, but it was nice to get back on the winners list and not go 3 losses in a row. That would have been a bit disastrous. And now all of a sudden, Port Adelaide lost 4 in a row. There's a bit of work to do for them. They're a little bit battered and bruised, and I'm sure they'll come good. But obviously after that 13 in a row, they've got sort of pegged back a little bit. All right, numbers wise, we were able to level up in the disposals and get the result there. Inside 50s, it's quite interesting. It weren't able to get the supply we probably would have liked. However, we were somewhat efficient when we did get it inside 50s. So Port Adelaide led the inside 50s there. Disposal efficiency, we sort of didn't take too many risks, and that ended up with a decent efficiency there. Efficiency inside 50, well, when we did get inside 50, we didn't get there a lot. It was relatively open enough for us to be able to do some damage. And Port, obviously, they had a good look as well, as we can see there. Pretty good efficiencies inside 50, and we obviously saw that in that first term where, if you just won the clearance and got a goal, you're fine. Hit outs, Reece got the job done there. Clearances, Port by 7. Centre clearances was relatively even, which was, that's the key one. And out of all of that, we did, I think we conceded a little bit over 5 goals, 6 or 5 goals, 7 from from centre clearances. From clearance, I think we got 5 goals, 6 from all reports. Although, Port Adelaide probably kicked 3 in 3 minutes at one stage. It was a little bit like the Dockers the other week, which is not ideal. Around the ground, Port 22, contested ball, bang. Love that. Plus 19 there. Port got a little bit more of the ball on the outside, though, which is, they were very dangerous when they did get to the outside, and they were able to, find a way to get it there more often than not. Turnovers more for Port Adelaide. Good pressure from the Cats. Marks, they got a fair bit of, aerial position, despite they were pretty small, and they had a lot of players out. I wonder how many marks they would have taken with Dixon and Alir and Finlayson and Farrell and these guys. But, we let them loose a little bit. Contested marks, we got the job done there, and in front for majority of the game. Port out tackled by a fair bit more, plus 22. We missed a few tackles, which is probably a little bit disappointing. Rosie and Butters and these guys, Horn and Francis, were just too quick, too strong. And we weren't able to sort of lay our gloves on Port as much as we would have liked. Tackles inside 50 Port there, more running bounces for Port, 1%ers. I thought our 1%ers were really good. Port having a red hot crack there as well. Alrighty, the players and the votes. Let's have a look at this. So we'll go start for the Cats. Unequivocal, 3 votes to Brian Myers. He was outstanding. He kicked the 2 goals, not a usual goal kicker. He gives them off. Ended up with the 24 disposals, had the 10 marks. He was everywhere. A couple of tackles, a couple of clearances, nearly 600 metres gained, and 5 goal assists. Is absolutely off the charts. It's Patrick Dangerfield in the grand final sort of stuff there. So, look, we kicked 14 goals and he directly assisted, and, with 7 of those. So, that's half of our goals in Myers' boot. So, absolutely brilliant performance. Might even be a sneaky for our best and fairest. Who knows? He's probably been one of the more consistent players over the course of the year. So, we'll see what happens there. But, he was super impressive and loved the way he went about it. Great hustle from Grian. Hasn't he? Come on. Tommy Stewart for the 2 votes. He had the 23, had the 7 marks, a couple of tackles in there, 700 metres gained. He got lots and lots of territory. and yeah, had some key plays and key contests. He was better in the big moments. Late there was a contest in the middle of the ground where Port were out, and he was able to chop it off and move the ball back out our direction. So had he not got there, it's a bit scary to think what could have been. I felt like he was able to disrupt the opposition's ball movement a fair bit. And whilst that was probably 23 touches and 7 marks while McEntee's tagging him. So, a good effort from Stewart, who probably didn't play his best game last week. He was very good early, but then sort of didn't really play the way he would have liked to late in the game last week. But did a great job this week. One vote for Ollie Henry. Kicked the 4 goals, had the 13 disposals, 6 marks, and also ended up with a goal assist. So Ollie Henry and Brian Myers there. I think that's 12 of our 14 goals to those guys, potentially. A lot. Yep, a lot. So Henry, his presence early was significant. Got the scoreboard ticking over, and took his chances. He was really good on that front, and the main man up forward, which was just what the doctor ordered. So that's my 3, 2, and 1. Go through the rest quite quickly. Stanley's game was interesting, pretty positive though. Had the 18, 5 marks, plenty of hit-outs, 4 tackles in there as well. Duncan played solidly. He kicked the goal, missed one right at the end, but kicked an important one in that last quarter. Had the 5 marks as well there, 4 clearances, 4 tackles, went in the guts as well, and did well. Turned over a little bit, but he was good. Isaac Smith, a little bit better in terms of his form. He ended up with a goal, and I've missed Isaac Smith there actually. Kicked a goal, had the 22, 7 marks. He was definitely proactive and off the chain early on in the piece, which was awesome to see. And finished the game nicely. Kicked a really nice goal as well. Paddy, really good, especially late in that last quarter when we needed a lift. And he kicked a goal, had the 20, also set one up, 5 clearances. So he was brutal inside the contest there. Atkins was terrific again. He had the 21, 7 tackles in there, 5 clearances. He just mucks in and gets it done week after week. On to Gary Rowan, who was pretty prominent. Whilst he didn't get the kudos on the scoreboard, he kicked a couple of points. Had the 12 touches, 4 marks, 5 tackles, and also a goal assist. He was running around everywhere, giving a red hot crack in the ruck as well, which gave us good representation throughout the night. And Jezza kicked 2 goals too, had the 15, 3 marks, and also had a goal assist on his boot as well. So, Jez, a little bit better tonight. Hopefully, we can get his kicking boots back and his confidence back. But, look, some good moments from him. And, clearly, without him, we would have definitely struggled even more. So, Tanner Bruin had the 17, also the 7 tackles for him. He was tough inside the contest. Did quite well. And, he always cracks in. He loves it. De Koning had 15, 7 marks. I don't remember seeing him. He dropped a few. And also had a tackle in there. Still lacking a bit of confidence, I think. And hopefully, he can get back to some of his better form. I don't even recall him taking 7 marks. Maybe some of those were sideways. But, he just hasn't quite been the same. He normally disrupts and spoils a bit more. But we'll wait and see. Jack Bowes kicked a nice goal. Crucial goal. Had the 14, had the 4 marks in there as well. So played his role relatively well off half back, and provides us that run and dash, which is good. Radically's game was really good. He was back in the side, had the 9 touches, 8 marks. So he was brilliant down back and sort of floating around the ground and basically giving us an option as well, and predominantly trying to mitigate Port Adelaide's forward thrusts. So he was okay. He was a little bit quiet and had the 15 touches, 3 marks, and he just looks he's off the pace a little bit in terms of literally his pace. Hopefully he's better for the run, and he had a red hot crack, and he was able to get some field position for us, although 181 metres gained. So maybe he needs a rest. We'll see how he goes. But yeah, love the way Reg goes about it. Maxi Holmes had the 14 touches. He had 2 marks as well, 3 clearances. Yeah, he goes in and out of the games. It is interesting whether he doesn't play in the guts as much, but early on he was quite promising. Stengel, relatively quiet. He had the 11, kicked a 1 goal, 1, and just hasn't really fired as much as he did last year. And we know he can be quite a rock star, but he just hasn't quite been himself this year. And had that injury which set him out for 5-6 weeks. Again, like a lot of players, so much room for improvement. I know 2022, you're just not going to get the same thing just like twice in a row or maybe ever again. But just getting players somewhere near that level would be nice. And Stengel kicked 50 goals, over 50 goals last year. Not quite. Nowhere near it this year in terms of that same level of scoreboard pressure. But anyway, O'Connor was all right. He had the 10 touches, 3 tackles. Didn't really impact the contest too much. Zach Guthrie didn't get a lot of the ball. He ended up with 13 and took a mark. He was courageous. A couple of tackles as well. Cole Jasny had a bit of a tougher night at the office. He had the 11 touches, 3 marks. Riola gave him a little bit of a bath up forward for them, but also the supply Riola got was pretty good. Wasn't a lot of pressure on it at times. Brad Close was really quiet. He kicked the goal late, which was crucial for us. That was his only kick of the night. But lots of handballs. Just didn't quite play his normal role. I don't know if he was playing on Houston, because Houston was really quiet and they had 5 kicks, so maybe he did an amazing job on Houston, and I'm not realising it. But quiet for his obviously standards. Parfitt had 8 touches as a sub, 8 handballs. Jack Henry only had the 1 kick, couldn't really get in the game. He flew for a lot of grabs. He also had a goal assist. I don't know if he went off because I was at the game. I don't know if he went off tactically or whether he was injured. But Henry didn't really get too much of the ball up forward, and tough position to play up forward. But there you go. All right, let's have a bit of a sneak peek at next week. We'll have a quick squiz at the ladder because that's just constantly changing. But it's a big game. We got the Pies at the MCG Friday night. It's going to be absolutely crazy, this one, no doubt about it. Pies might have a few injuries as well. I think Murphy might be down and out. Dacos is a chance to miss. I heard he got injured as well. I don't know if I mentioned Murphy already, but you'd expect Collingwood to win. They've lost a couple in a row. They're definitely not playing their absolute best, and they've still been trailing at 3/4 time a fair bit. So they're clearly not head and shoulders above everyone. We'll give it a red hot crack. I think it'll just come down to one of those games where it's not a matter of effort or will, but it's just the class that's going to prevail here. And we saw the Pies overrun us in round 1 where we kicked super accurately, but the Pies were just kept scoring, and they're always going to keep hitting back. So I probably expect Collingwood to win that one. And then it makes obviously the next 2 games ultra important, but it would be almost down and out if we lose to the Pies. But then what if we win? What does that all mean? Because beat Port Adelaide and Collingwood, then all of a sudden it's like, well, hello, might be a little bit of danger. We're the danger, says Scotty. We'll have a bit of a squizzaroo at the ladder, the live ladder. We're sitting in 8th position at the moment. But, that could all change pretty quickly if Carlton get the win. Sydney snapping at the heels there as well. It's so tight around that sort of that top 8 area, and basically anywhere from 5th down to 10th. There's not much in it at all. There's two points in it, which is unbelievable. But we sit in the 8th tonight, all depending on what the Blues do. If the Saints win, then we'll stay in the 8. If the Saints lose, which is probable at this stage, although Carlton do have a few injuries, then we'll get knocked out of the 8 and sit in 9th position. But with a healthy percentage, we're in a good spot. if we can just get enough wins. And 12.5 will probably solidify a spot there in the 8. We've got some teams here, with 11 already, and there's a lot of teams, here that are at that 10.5 win. So because there's been 2 draws, there's a few teams, snapping at the heels there. So there you go. I've got to find where we are. Back to the fixture. And round 21, some interesting results yet again. And Port Adelaide, obviously, gave it a red hot crack. Cats were, just a little bit too good in the end, winning by 12 points at home at the Cattery. They avoid 2 losses in a row at home, which hasn't happened since 2015, and hopefully we're good enough to scrap home some more wins towards the back half of the year. We've got how many we got left? We've got 3 to go. So we're sitting at 10.5 wins at the moment. We'd need minimum 12.5 to sort of make it in, and I think with our percentage, 12.5 might get the job done. Although it's a monster game against the Pies next week, and we'll need to be better than we were tonight. Tonight wasn't an amazing performance from us. We were tough enough for long enough and able to find a way, which was really positive against a relatively undermanned Port, who they haven't won down here for quite a while. I think 2007 was the last time. So it's tough to win down here, but Cats find a way, which is good, and they live to fight another day, which is what we love to see. But that's all from me, folks. Hope you enjoyed the review, and if you did, give it a like and subscribe away so you can keep up to date with all the Cats reviews. And I also do some AFL tipping each week, and so you can get involved there. Beautiful, guys. I'm signing off. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you all on the next video.